Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this time for your late night NXT 2.0 review. How the fuck does this show had a better cliffhanger or ended something to look forward to than fucking Raw? How the fuck this show is better than Raw? What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I mean, I didn't give a shit much about the show, but at least they left us excited a little bit, like, wow, what's gonna fucking happen next? Where is that? Like, what the fuck happened to wrestling? Why are we not seeing this shit in the main roster? And they're doing it with people who have character. God forbid wrestlers with character. Like, damn, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, man. People who have character, and they're doing shit on NXT. I don't know what to tell you. This show is better than Raw. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. Not much complaints. Sure, there's some stupid shit that happened and just like boring shit, but it's just like, at least you ended it on something. You ended it with something to look forward to. You know? Grab your Coca-Cola, drink in a Styles glass, wine glass, whatever fuck you're drinking, man, you see there. Oh shit, cheers. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Alright. So yeah, I just don't get it. Let me fucking talk about this. So yeah, you know how Raw, they did the whole... So Raw, you know, they had Braun Breaker on the main roster. Listen, I have no problem. Like, definitely, I think Braun Breaker should be on the main roster. But this is something I think was genius that guys like Russo and Dr. Chris Federson mentioned in the Sports Key to Raw review. They mentioned how if you want people like casuals to get behind Braun Breaker, keep in tune, and people could actually give a shit about Braun Breaker, they should have had the Steiner brothers freaking, you know, maybe help or just be on freaking Braun Breaker's side. Maybe they do something to Bobby Roode or whatever he calls himself now, Robert Roode, and that would get him a little bit over. And like, oh wow, this is his son. Even though I know he wants to have his own gimmick, a own character, but they're mentioning it now, so what's the fucking point then? But that would help him at least, you know, get him behind, like, oh, he's a Steiner and shit. But obviously, I'm not a big fan of the idea of like, oh, you know, oh, it's him from NXT. Actually, fucking build him up. Do some vignettes. Who is this guy? Like how you've been doing with Veer Mahan. Like or not, with Veer Mahan, like, when you doing the vignettes, that actually got people like, oh, when is he coming? And look what happened. People actually kind of cheered, you know what I mean there? So you gotta do stuff like that. But whatever. But I don't know. We'll talk about the show, but at least Braun Breaker. But the thing is, like, this whole thing with NXT, you know, him winning the title on a Raw, like, isn't that the point that should have happened on fucking the pay-per-view? We wake up fucking... I mean, I didn't. Thankfully, I slept a little bit extra, but, like, I wasted my time trying to watch NXT daylight, for God's sakes. Or afternoon time. I could have been doing something else. But then, you just have the rematch on a Raw, and just, like, a pointless match, really? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, anyways, I'm not trying to complain. At least Braun Breaker is champion again. So the show starts with Braun Breaker talking about inducting his father and uncle in the Hall of Fame and celebrating his title, but then Imperium interrupts. Then Gunther says, nobody cares about Braun's story and I want the NXT title. And then Braun says that if Gunther wants a shot, he can have it tonight. Something to look forward to, and something like, you know, and I'm thankfully... And then... yeah, had shit happen throughout the show with Joe Gacy, basically talking about, you know, just talking about stuff like, you know, I don't know what he was saying. I don't remember what he said exactly, but basically said, you know, how, like, he was doing, the beauty of tonight is what led up to the ending of the show. Just Joe Gacy, you know, saying that things gonna happen, blah blah blah. And it's legit, you know. I got into it. And plus, it helps when Joe Gacy is a good character. You know what I mean there? So yeah. First match, the Creed Brothers defeats Imperium. I didn't really give a fuck about the match. After the match, Fabian walks out on Macau, whatever. I led ascension, I guess, with the fucking Imperium, I guess. But then, then the people who are attacking, the people, I don't know, basically the people behind the Creed Brothers attacks are revealed to be pretty deadly. Who you don't know who Pretty Deadly is, basically is this gay-ass tag team from NXT UK. I only know about this tag team because the Smart Busters were doing a, they did a roster review for the WWE roster, and I was like, who the fuck are these people? And then I go on to look up these guys, and then they're like endorsed by drag queens and shit, like, and they're like, they legit gay, like, yes boy, yes boy, yeah, we get on some boys, yes boy, like, what, yeah, fuck off, like, these guys are fucking fags, I'm sorry, like, what a fucking darn shame, no one knows who the fuck these guys are, besides these fucking gay faggots. Freaking, you build up this, like, oh, who's behind the attacks? You would think it's like at least people, but like, the thing is, people don't know who they are. Like, that's the problem. It's not like a returning tag team. It's literally these UK fags, and it's like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck are these guys? And like, they look gay, they're legit gay. Like, fuck y'all. Go fuck yourselves. Ay, ay, ay. Huh, drag queens talking about these wrestlers. God damn it. What happened to wrestling? And like, yes boy. Yes boy. Yes boy. You're fucking fags, bro. Fuck y'all. Instead of fucking fuck yeah, suck my dick, you bitch. Like, yes boy, suck my dick, yeah. They suck each other's fucking wieners. Fuck, they're like fucking garbage. So, thank you for ruining a supposed, like, that was the thing. They had something going with the Creed Brothers, like, oh, who's behind the attacks? And you lost me with these fucking fags. You can never buy me into that. Oh, these are tough guys, yeah. They can kick ass and they're behind the attacks or something. When literally they're like the gayest tag team out there and like they're into fashion. How is this fucking... This makes no sense. I'm sorry. Then Cameron Grimes celebrates becoming the new NXT North American champion, but then Solo Sakai interrupted. Like, basically said, like, he made his father proud. And Solo Sakai says, it's good that congrats what you did, made your father proud, but the hardest thing to keep your title. And he challenges him, and then he accepts something for next week. I'm a bit intrigued in this match because, why? Cameron Grimes, he had a story behind him. He's a father's boy. You could probably say he's a father. Instead of like, to the moon or whatever his stupid gimmick is, that he loves his father. He's a father's boy. Make that a character too, something like that. Like, instead of just to the moon and him being some $1 million shit, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even think he has much of a character, but at least, like, he's trying, I guess. But then you got Solo Sakai. He's like a fucking warrior. He's a Samoan warrior. They didn't mention that he's a fucking Uso, which I guess they're going to do that when he's in the future. I mean, in a way, if you had Solo Sakai, honestly, this would help change things. Because Reigns, like, okay, his title, like, you can only do the same shit for so long with Reigns' title run. This could actually help something. Maybe you could actually bring Solo Sakai in the main roster, and he could be, a legit fucking tough guy to be on on the main roster, and he could be the new, part of Reigns' faction, and then maybe he could be the guy that could win the mid-card titles, be the guy who could be, I don't know, secondary to Reigns while the Usos are busy doing tag team shit. You know what I mean? So that could be something. Duke Hudson and Dexter Lumis had a double count out or whatever. It is what it is. I don't know. Some shit with the, their couple crap. I don't know, there's a couple storyline, but it's not really like a funny or cool storyline. It's just, oh, who's a better couple? It's like, whatever, you know what I mean? Yes, I'm sorry. Nikita Lyons defeats Lash Legend. I don't know, I didn't really care. But then people like, oh my god, yeah, man, look, man, yeah, basically, yeah, okay, sure, like, you had something going, I guess, y'all bitch, y'all fucking ass is faker than your attitude, blah, blah, blah. But yet they didn't really, I don't know, they didn't do much since then. They just had a match. I don't know. And it's like, I don't give a shit about the match. And I'm sorry, I'm not like attracted to these bitches, so. Oh, but you know, look here, Lions, man, she's thick. I get the appeal, but it's like I don't care. You know what I mean there? It doesn't really turn me on, I'm sorry. But hey, good for the people, I guess. Toxic Attraction defeats Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, become the two-time women's top champs. I don't mind it. So, you know, but it's just like, wow, the match was like, who cares about the match? And, yeah. Oh, yeah, Wendy Shu got involved, but then Mandy Rose got involved, and then freaking, what's her name? Fucking, Dakota Kai gets angry, even though, fuck it, she was just... If anything, Mandy Rose is in the right, trying to keep the match fair, but whatever. But then we get this fucking cunt Dakota Kai, you know, I have comments for you, or whatever. So whatever, there. So we're gonna get a match between them next week. So what's gonna happen next week is Kushida versus Von Wagner, MSK versus Grayson Waller and Sangha for the tag titles. Oh yeah, apparently there was a confrontation between them tonight or whatever. Mandy Rose versus Dakota Kai for the women's title, and Cameron Grimes versus Solo Kai for the North American title. Then the main event, Braun Breaker defeats Gunter. I will say what was really cool about tonight, that fucking Braun Breaker lifted Gunter, so showing that his strength, that he's actually pretty strong. The match was whatever. I didn't give a shit about the match when it started, but then I started getting into it a little bit the last 5 minutes of it. I think until like when Braun Breaker did the spear. I do hope Braun Breaker, like, he should be on the main roster, because again, we need a guy, not Cody Rhodes, for fuck's sake, all these fucking smarks that think Cody Rhodes should be. He's not even a young guy, you dumb motherfuckers. You guys want some young guy, a new star. How is Cody Rhodes a new star? Shut the fuck up. Think Braun Breaker, again, they should definitely start something with Gable Stevenson quick. You know, they gotta do something with them quick. They gotta be on the main roster doing shit. You know, I don't know, establishing the characters, building them up, you know, all that stuff. But honestly, right now, I think Braun Breaker, man, like that, he has something. Like, why not? Braun Breaker, is he, like, the greatest thing? No, but at least he has something. And you know what? I'm impressed tonight with his strength. Like, wow, how he lifted Gunter. You know, the match was fine. I will say, and I was impressed. I was impressed like how they finished it, and it was a you know, say okay match. So good stuff on Ricky Starks and not Ricky Starks. Fuck Ricky Starks. Oh, why do I think? I don't know. Fucking Braun Breaker. I don't know. Stupid names. A lot of fucking stupid names. But like, yeah, then the main event segment, we see Rick after the match. We see Rick Steiner's, you know, congrats son, I'm proud of you. And then he's tied up, and Joe Gacy and his buddy Harlan have him like locked inside the cage and says, "Let's see if this old dog has some new tricks." And it was cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how you fucking do like a cliffhanger. That's how you do something to get you intrigued for the next feud. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't understand why something like that doesn't happen to main roster. What, like, I don't know, to make you care about a next title feud. This is, I mean, is it perfect? No, but at least you're intrigued. Like, oh shit, this happened. And the beauty of this thing is because we were wondering why the fuck they keep showing Joe Gacy the entire show, and it led to the fucking main event thing. It got him ready that he's gonna fucking face Braun Breaker. And honestly, I have no problem if Joe Gacy wins the title. I really don't, because we need Braun Breaker on, and we need him on the main roster. I'm not, obviously I don't think Braun Breaker should lose clean to him, but definitely something should happen that lead to Braun Breaker losing, and then Braun Breaker could be on the main roster. Braun Breaker, hopefully they do vignettes when he comes, and then freaking established him, be like hopefully the next top star, because we need a star for fuck's sakes. We need somebody on NXT, on Raw. Obviously, don't have him smile. What the fuck you're having him smile on the main roster for? Have him be a fucking badass and fucking legit kicks people ass. That's what the guy should be. You know? Why is he fucking smiling? I don't know what they're doing, but fuck Bruce Pritchard. Because, again, isn't he apparently, according to Smarks, he's in charge of NXT too? So why the fuck, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is, but at the end of the day, I liked how they ended the show. So the show, I mean, the show wasn't great. Obviously, the show was just still boring at the same time, but I liked the ending. I would say the show was definitely, like, a step up. Like, that's how you end a show. Like, that's how you, not a fucking some pointless promo. I mean, they could have ended the show with the match, right? Which I'm glad they didn't, because sure, it was not a bad match, but like the thing is like, wow, really just gonna end it right there? What's gonna happen next with Braun Breaker? But now we know what's gonna happen, so that's what I'm talking about. We don't need to wait for some new episode or whatever after I've done that, or some fucking just a promo like acknowledge me, like that's how you do it. Like that's why you do it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. And the beauty of it, you had Braun Breaker's father involved. That's what I'm talking about. Where the fuck is this and fucking... it's just like I'm fucking angry from last night because we all that build up for 3 fucking dumb hours. And we just see fucking a flat promo of Roman Reigns. I don't know what to tell you. Overall, good way to end the show. The show, though, was not great. It was just still pretty boring. So, but I will say I like the ending. So that's something that to look forward to. And, yeah. There we go. But yeah, that's what I have to say. Obviously, the show was just like whatever, so it is what it is. There, show is not good, but I like the ending. That's what I'm talking about. That shit like that is like it's good. All right, and you know there's some decent things. Definitely Toxic Attraction when the tag titles back. I think that's pretty much it. Like not a lot of really cool shit, really, you know. But it's like. I guess it's the right direction. I think the show is better than what, like last week, right? Like whatever. I don't even remember what happened last week, but this is what I'm talking about. Alright, let's say people. That's NXT for you. NXT 2.0. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Trigger calls. NXT. Expect games. Get your business mixed. Go shit. Oh shit. Alright? Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.